Oftentimes, when I debate people about AI, one of the examples of AI making supposed leaps and bounds forward, there's an unescapable conclusion to AI, and I'm a Luddite who wants to hold society back. One of the examples used is self driving cars, including Tesla with the robo taxis. Unfortunately, what people don't understand is that Tesla is lying about the state of their autopilot capabilities with these cars. So first we have the California DMV. It's ordered Tesla to rename Autopilot or face a sales suspension in the state because Tesla constantly oversells what these cars are capable of doing. They're overselling their capability. It's misleading. Full self-driving, autopilot, etc., etc. So California, which you would think would be, say, heavily aligned with wanting to have these kinds of technological advances take place and move forward, they're coming down pretty hard on Tesla for essentially lying about the nature and capabilities of these systems. Which leads to the second article. Tesla reports another robotaxi crash, even with supervisor, as it moves to remove them. So Tesla does want to remove the humans behind the human supervisors behind these robotaxis. But what's interesting here is that their crash rates are far, far worse than you might think. In November, we reported that the fleet had reached 7 total crashes as of September. Now, a new report filed by Tesla reveals an 8th crash occurred in October 2025. According to the filing, the incident took place on October 2025 in Austin. The valid report lists the highest injury severity alleged as no injured reported, but details are scarce because, as is typical for Tesla, the narrative description of the crash has been redacted to hide proprietary information. We've been highlighting how Tesla often abuses NHTSA's capability to redact much of the information in the crash reports, especially the narrative section, which explains precisely what happened in the incident. It's possible that Tesla's robotaxis are not responsible for some of these crashes, but we wouldn't know because Tesla redacts most information. We've been seeing a lot of redactions today, haven't we? And this new filing for the accident that happened in October, Tesla went even further as it even refrains from answering some of the sections. Instead, it says, see the narrative, which again is redacted. So these are the cases. There's some property damage, no injured reported, animal, non-motorist, cyclist, passenger car, SUV, other fixed object, etc. Now, the robotaxi crash rate. Last month, Tesla confirmed the fleet had traveled roughly 250,000 miles, with 7 reported crashes at the time. Tesla's robotaxi was crashing roughly once every 40,000 miles, extrapolating from the previously disclosed robotaxi mileage. For comparison, the average human driver in the US crashes about once every 500,000 miles. That means Tesla's autonomous vehicles, which is supposed to be the future of safety, is crashing 10 times more than a human driver. When Tesla's robotaxi fleet reportedly increased in November with a number of cars spotted going up to 29, there's no evidence that the robotaxi mileage increased. In fact, the utilization rate indicates Tesla is running only a few vehicles at a time, meaning that mileage might have actually gone down, which means that the crash rates might even be worse. That's not the scariest part. The most critical detail that gets lost in the noise is that these crashes are happening with a human safety supervisor in the driver's seat for highway trips or passenger seat with a finger on a kill switch. These employees are trained to intervene and take control of the vehicle if the software makes a mistake. If the car is crashing this frequently with a human babysitter trying to prevent accidents, imagine what the crash rate would be without them. But that's exactly where Tesla wants us to go. Elon Musk recently said they want to remove safety monitors from the robotaxi fleet in Austin in 3 weeks. Yesterday, we reported that a Tesla robotaxi was spotted for the first time without anyone in the front seats, and Musk confirmed that Tesla started testing without a supervisor. This is absolutely insane. This is going to lead to all kinds of physical 404ing all over the place. I don't think people understand how reckless this kind of accelerationism is. People like Musk, as much as Musk is successful, you can't really take that away from him. The numbers really don't lie. But he wants to accelerate these kinds of things because he sees an end goal. And it's not just Musk, it's other people as well, like Thiel and so on. The end goal justifies the means to that end goal. That's the thinking here.